Good evening. Glad to have you along on the Mead Mavericks Sports Network presented by Ziggy's Coffee. I'm Blaine Robinson, welcoming you inside Windsor High School for an excellent doubleheader tonight between the Mead Mavericks and the Windsor Wizards. First up on the girls' side, both teams enter this game with undefeated league records. Mead dropped their season opener in a non-league game, but have since reeled off 5 straight. Windsor is 7-0 on the season and has 2 players averaging over 17.5 points per game, Kylie Sanger and Olivia Reed. On the boys' side, later on, Mead puts their 31-game win streak on the line against the number 2 ranked, RPI is different, number 2 ranked Windsor Wizards.
Windsor remains unbeaten, coming off an 87-69 win at number 7 ranked Erie on Monday. The Wizards have outscored opponents 548 to 269, averaging over 78 points a game. Windsor top the 5A.
Starters tonight for the Mavs, as usual, Charlotte Brennan, Mary Marr, Edie Morrow, Jacqueline Stevenson, and Kira Hahn.
This is the 17th meeting between the two teams. Last time
and we will wait for starting lineup announcements to get you Windsor starters here momentarily.
It's the battle of the conference unbeaten. Tonight's game features the Mead Mavericks versus your Windsor Wizards. Fans, we now ask that you rise. Remove your caps for the play.
And stand by for the national anthem. Once again, tonight's matchup between Mead and the host Windsor Wizards will be a battle of contrasting styles. Windsor, very potent offense. Mead, very potent defense, as you can see here. Windsor, ranked number 4 in the state, comes in averaging 78.3 points per game, but the 12th ranked Mead Mavs are holding opponents to just 35 points per game. Mead defense forcing 21 turnovers, which is how they're holding those opponents to 35 points a game, but it's going to be tough with Windsor, Sanger, and Reed both averaging over 17.5 points per game. So we will see which style wins out tonight. Just introducing Mead starters right now, once again, starting tonight, as has been the case all season, Charlotte Brennan, Mary Marr, Edie Morrow, Kira Hahn, and Jacqueline Stevenson. You'll get a feel for this one early based on if the Mead full court press is as efficient as it's been all season against this really good undefeated Windsor Wizards girls squad. And Windsor announcing their starters right now. I don't think there's... starters for the Wizards: Alexis Bachhaus, Michaela Moore, Jolie Urasek, Olivia Reed, and Kylie Sanger. And we are just about set to tip it off. One team will remain undefeated in the league, and one team will suffer their first league loss. Once more, key thing to watch for tonight: the Wizards' potent offense, averaging over 78 points per night, and the Mead stingy defense holding opponents to 35. This game is sponsored by Ziggy's Coffee, Northern Colorado Pools, Graybo Roofing, and Remax Nexus. Mavs control the tip. And Brennan has it. Wizards start in man-to-man. Stevenson to Hahn on a backdoor layup and the foul. Beautiful start. Feed Stevenson, finish Hahn with the left hand and the foul. And that opens the scoring tonight. 18 seconds into the first quarter. Hahn to complete the three-point play. Free throw is good. And Mead has decided for the first time all season, it looks like, to not jump into the full court zone press. Interesting. Reed, jumper no good, rebound to Morrow. And a travel as Hahn looked to make her move. And it looks like Mead is going to settle into half-court defense. First time we've seen this all season long. They have been a full-court zone press team, and that's where they've really made their name so far in the young season. Pass inside, layup no good. Rebound Stevenson. Ball deflected out of bounds and stolen. Nice play by Sanger. Lose the ball, gather again, and the layup's good for Bachhaus. And a foul on the Wizards. Going to go against Jirasek, her first. Team second. Actually, excuse me, her second, so she's quickly out of the game, and Samantha Darnell replaces her. 6:40 remaining in the first quarter. Brennan drive, kick. Hahn now drives. She kicks, she's cut off. And Windsor doing a much better job on this possession. Stevenson spin, feed to Hahn, layup, and she is fouled again. She will go right back to the free throw line with 6:17 to play in the first quarter. Foul on Moore, her first, team third foul already. Something to watch for the rest of this first half. As Hahn swishes the first. Second free throw is good as well. She's got all 5 for the Mavs, and she is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Quick 3, air ball, save by Reed, and good hustle by the Wizards results in a foul on Mead. Foul's going to go against Kira Hahn, her first, team first. Wizards ball on the sideline, 6:06 remaining in the first quarter. And the Wizards get it in. Same left wing 3, comes up short again for Bachhaus, and the Mavs clear it. Near steal, but Mead able to retain possession. And then there is a steal by the Wizards. And they're looking to run. Darnell layup no good, but she's fouled by Morrow. And she'll go to the line for 2. First foul on Edie Morrow, team's second. And Samantha Darnell to the line for the Wizards. Free throw line, too strong. Darnell's second on the way, and that spins out. Rebound Stevenson. 5-2 Mavs lead. Drive, kick. Morrow, pull-up jump shot from 18. It's no good, and Reed pulls down the rebound. Pull-up right wing 3 is good by the leading scorer, Kylie Sanger. And we are all square at 5. Nice pass ahead to Stevenson. Misses the layup. Bachhaus ahead to Sanger. Pull-up jump shot 12 feet. That's no good. Reed with a strong rebound underneath. Put-back layup's no good. And Hahn able to clear it. Timeout Mavericks. 4:53 remaining in the first quarter. Great back-and-forth action so far. Mead 5, Windsor 5. Timeout on the floor. And so we'll let you know at this time that our first quarter is sponsored by Northern Colorado Pools. Northern Colorado Pools is a family-owned and operated second-generation Colorado pool builder. They provide expert design and customization options for your entire backyard project. Contact Northern Colorado Pools today for your free estimate at northerncoloradopools.com or by calling 970-408-1414. And Mead with possession as we resume play. Lob to Stevenson, one dribble, layup, too strong. She gets her own rebound, kicks it out to Morrow. Right wing 3 is good. Edie Morrow in a quick timeout. Windsor with 4:36 to play. And it'll be a 30-second timeout on the floor. So we will pass along a quick message from CHASA. Educational athletics sanctioned by these schools and the Colorado High School Activities Association teach lifetime values like respect for opponents, coaches, officials, communities, and classmates. There is no better place than athletic competition to demonstrate respect for others. A message from CHASA. So the scoring for the Mavs so far, Hahn 5, Morrow with 3, and Mead leads 8-5, 4:36 remaining in the first quarter. Cross-court pass, drive, left-hand layup, no good. Rebound Reed, her putback layup, no good, but a foul. And Olivia Reed, very active on the offensive glass so far tonight. First layup that was missed was by Abby Bush, who just checked in for the Wizards. All 5 starters still on the floor for your Mavericks. Reed's free throw is good. And Morrow checks out. And Maddox Boston checks in her second game back from injury. Reed sinks a pair. She's got 2. And the deficit trimmed to 1. Windsor in a full court zone press, putting some pressure on the Mavericks. Mary Marr, left wing 3. That's short. And Maddox Boston tips the Ball out of bounds, and we have an administrative timeout on the floor with 3:54 remaining in the first quarter. Once again, this presentation of basketball on the Mead Mavericks Sports Network is brought to you by Ziggy's Coffee and their 29 locations. Ziggy's looks forward to opening their new headquarters featuring a cafe and drive-thru at the corner of 3rd and Welker in Mead later this year. Stop by Ziggy's Coffee to experience the best part of your day. Brennan, Marr, Stevenson, Boston, and Hahn. 5 on the floor for your Mavs. Wizards bring it across with a chance to take their first lead of the night. Drive, Darnell, floater is good. And the Wizards lead 9-8. Full court pressure here from Windsor. And Mead is going to have to rush to get it across, and they do. Ball ahead to Boston. Kick. All the way in the corner. Stevenson, 3. And she misses everything. And a held ball on the rebound. Possession arrow says give it to the Wizards. 3:19 remaining in the first quarter. And I'll just keep pointing it out. Very interesting so far that Mead has not used their full court zone press. That is strictly what we've seen from them all year, and tonight they decide not to use it as the Wizards miss a 3. Another held ball in the rebound, and this time it'll be Mavericks basketball. 3:08 remaining in the first quarter. Abby Miller comes in for Mead, replacing Kira Hahn, and the Wizards will continue their full court press. Ball deflected out of bounds by Darnell. Brennan gets it across to Boston. And a violation on Mead turns the ball back over to Windsor. Wizards have a 1-point lead. 2:52 to play here in the first quarter. Michaela Moore steps into a top of the key 3. That's short. Rebound, layup, put back, no good. Reed rebound, put back, and she's fouled. Olivia Reed doing such great work on the interior on the offensive glass for the Wizards. They've had no answers for her so far. Free throw is good, and Reed is 3 for 3 from the line in the early going. Second free throw good for Reed. She's got 4. All 4 via the charity stripe. Windsor leads 11-8. And another turnover by Mead as Kira Hahn checks back in for Abby Miller. Two and a half to play in the first quarter. Wizards ball with a 3-point lead. Step into a right wing 3. That's too strong. Rebound Marr. Ahead to Brennan. Tipped away by Darnell. She has been all over the place defensively. But then she turns it over as Hahn picks off the pass. Boston behind the back. Kick out. Stolen. Michaela Moore all the way to the rim and stripped away. Gathers it and finishes. Michaela Moore into the scoring column with her first 2 of the night. Wizards lead 13-8, under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Look inside for Hahn. Back out Boston, 3-pointer. No good. Rebound, Bush. And She loses it out of bounds with 1:40 to play. Boston comes off. Angus replaces her. And Mead ball along the sideline. Deflected out of bounds by the Wizards. Leading scorer Kylie Sanger checks back in, replacing Bush. Mead, difficult time getting it in, but get it into the corner to Stevenson. She drives, her pass deflected but recovered, and then underneath Angus layup is good. 13-10 your score. 1:20 to play here in the first quarter. Michaela Moore drive, layup no good, gets her own rebound, layup is good. And Mead really needs to address the offensive rebounding by the Wizards. They are getting so many opportunities underneath. Marr, layup, no good. And cleared by Reagan Johnson. Ahead, Darnell, drive, layup, too strong. Stevenson recovers ahead to Marr, and Marr with the wide open fast break loses the ball with 47 seconds to play. Windsor 15, Mead 10, Wizards ball. And a travel as Johnson looked to make her move. Ball back to the Mavericks with 39 seconds to play here in the first. Wizards fall back into man-to-man. Sanger harassing Brennan, and Brennan able to get it off to Mary Marr. Marr crossover drive. Kick to Hahn in the corner. Her floater, no good. And with 10 seconds left in the quarter, the Wizards push the ball ahead. Left wing three, Sanger. That is a splash. 18-10 your score as Sanger puts it in with little time left in the first quarter. That was her second three. She's got 6. Wizards lead 18-10. And I'd say at this point, Mead's really just got to address two things. They got to make sure they get a shot up every time on offense, and they got to limit Windsor to one shot defensively. Windsor getting to the rim and missing looks, but Mead not able to box out, and Olivia Reed and her teammates are taking advantage on the offensive glass. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Mead go back to their full court press just to switch things up and see if they can force some turnovers. That's been their specialty all year long. As we talked about at the top of the broadcast, with the contrasting styles, Windsor averaging 72 plus points per game, 73 plus points per game, and Mead holding opponents to 35. So far, the Wizards are able to play at their tempo, their pace, and they are pretty much right on schedule to get to 72 points tonight. Wizards ball. Second quarter action has begun, and Darnell controls for the Wizards. Drops it off, three-pointer, Jirasek. No good, rebound Morrow. Nice look ahead to Brennan. And a push off as she extended her arm. And it'll go back to the Wizards. Jirasek drives, kicks, underneath, layup, no good, and tipped out of bounds by the Wizards. Bachhaus got right to the rim and couldn't convert the layup. 35 seconds gone by here in the first quarter. And a hold on the inside by Darnell. It's her first foul, fourth team foul. And it'll be Mead ball, baseline underneath, Hahn to trigger. Back in the corner to Hahn, three-pointer measured up, that's short. Rebound to Moore, and kicked off her foot. And a foul as she tried to recover the loose ball. The Mead ball, baseline underneath. Second foul on Moore, team fifth, as Maddox Boston checks into the game, replacing Stevenson. Michaela Moore will also come off for the Wizards, and Bush returns. And a turnover on the inbounds by Mary Marr. And the Mavs, as I mentioned during the quarter break, they've got to really focus on getting a shot every possession, because they are turning the ball over and not even giving themselves opportunities right now to put points on the board. Minute gone by here in the second quarter. Wizards 18, Mavericks 10, as Sanger brings it across for Windsor. Turnover picked up by Boston. Fake layup, no good. Rebound Darnell. She's been all over the place, and she's fouled. Foul's going to go against Mary Marr. It's her first. Sixth team foul, so Wizards shooting free throws on every foul for the rest of the half. Steal, Hahn, all the way to the rim. Jump stop, layup is blocked out of bounds. Nice hustle by Abby Bush. Baseline underneath to Mead. Right wing three, Maddox Boston, that's short. Rebound Sanger. And a turnover by Abby Bush. Score has been 18-10 all quarter long. Both teams struggling with turnovers to open the second frame. Drive, Brennan, fake, layup, good. Beautiful move by Charlotte Brennan. That's her first 2 points of the night. And a steal by Morrow. Ahead, Hahn. Her layup, that spins out. And she deflects the ball out of bounds with 5:53 remaining in the first half. Reagan Johnson checking back in for Windsor, and she's going to replace Olivia Schramm. Wizards lead by 6. Much better defense in the second quarter here for Mead. Three-pointer right wing put in by Reagan Johnson. No one defended her, and she stepped right into the three, and the Wizards lead up to 9. Boston kick right corner. Brennan lines it up. Her three is short. Rebound Bush, and she's looking to run. Pass ahead, Jirasek. No good. Rebound, layup, Sanger, no good. And a hand check on the perimeter as Marr looked to drive. Boston checks out, Angus back in. Both teams with 6 team fouls. So we'll be shooting free throws on every foul committed for the remainder of the first half. Ball deflected out of bounds. keep it here with Mead. And Reed checks back in. Darnell will take a seat. Great minutes and energy for Darnell off the bench. Hahn behind the back, drive, left-hand layup, blocked by Reed, but a foul committed by Jirasek on the arm. That's her third personal foul. So that's unfortunate for one of the Wizards starters. And Hahn to the line for 2. Friendly bounce on the first. And she remains perfect at the free throw line tonight. She leads Mead with 6 points, 4 of 4 from the line. Angus checks out. Stevenson back in for Mead. And Hahn makes a pair. She's got 7 to lead all scorers. Corner 3, Johnson, no good. Rebound, Bush, layup, good. Once again, the offensive glass has been very friendly to Windsor so far tonight. Backdoor cut, Hahn, reverse layup, no good. Rebound, Bush. And a double dribble as Abby Bush lost control. Windsor 23, Mead 14, 4:26 to play in the first half. As Sanger will take a seat. And Moore back into the game for Windsor. Drive by Marr. Jump stop, fade away, no good. Rebound, Bachhaus. Once again, we've seen none of Mead's full court press so far tonight. That is all they've used all season long until tonight. Miss inside by Reed. Stevenson tries to save it, but the Wizards recover. Abby Bush, top of the key 3. That's off the right side of the iron. And another offensive rebound for Windsor. Bachhaus fouled as she tried to put timeout on the floor. Bachhaus tried for the putback, was fouled, and she will go to the line for 2 when we return. 23-14 your score, 3:50 remaining in the first half. Administrative timeout on the floor. Once again, we just want to thank all of our sponsors here tonight. Ziggy's Coffee, Northern Colorado Pools, Graybow Roofing, and Remax Nexus. Jason and Tara Boston, thank you for being sponsors of this broadcast. First free throw spins out for Bachhaus. And Sanger and Darnell will return, replacing Johnson and Bush. Second free throw is good for Bachhaus, and for the first time tonight, Mead faces a double-digit deficit. Inside to Stevenson. Underneath Hahn, short jumper. No good. Rebound to Reed. And the Wizards are off and running. Darnell all the way to the rim. No resistance. Layup no good. Rebound once again. No good. Rebound Reed is good. Mead with no answers. Storyline of the first half. No answers on the offensive glass. Abby Miller underneath, blocked, rebound Reed. And Moore looking to run for Windsor. Moore, drop off Darnell, layup good. Darnell has provided excellent energy and tenacity on both ends off the bench here tonight. She's got 4. And Windsor has doubled up the Mavericks, 28-14. Blocking foul on the baseline. 1 and the bonus situation for Charlotte Brennan.
For the beat of the bonus, at the free throw line, number 1, Charlotte Brennan.
Free throw, no good. Rebound, Bachhaus. Moore looking to get it back to Bachhaus. And then a steal by Moore. Layup, no good, and a foul. Mead with no answers on the defensive end. And the free throws starting to pile up for the Wizards. 2.5 to go in the half. Windsor 28, Mead 14. Moore's first free throw. Too strong off the heel. One more for Michaela Moore, and she sinks it. She's got 5. Lead up to 15. Crossover Boston, layup blocked by Reed. Rebound Reed, and she's running the floor 4 on 2. Kick, corner, Moore, 3. No good. Another offensive rebound. Sanger, and that's good. Sanger with a game-high 8 points. 31-14, Windsor leads, and a timeout called by Mead with 2:14 to play in the first half. Mead has to get bodies to box out and finish up these defensive possessions. Windsor's first shot field goal percentage probably not that high. But on the second shot, on the easy putbacks, on the layups, and then the free throws, they're doing their damage. And Coach Sagner does not appear to be happy, and he's telling his girls, look, you got to be mentally stronger and physically stronger. And I completely agree. Windsor is just forcing their will and wanting it more than Mead so far in this first half. Scoring recap for the Wizards. Sanger 8, Reed 6, Moore 5, Darnell 4, Johnson 3, Bush 2, Bachhaus 3. On the other side, Kira Hahn leads the Mavs with 7. Morrow has 3, Brennan has 2, and Ellie Angus has 2. And that's how we've arrived at your score of 31-14. Hahn brings it across for the Mavericks. Screen and roll game with Stevenson. Kick, Miller, 3, corner, misses everything. Nice rebound by Marr. Underneath to Stevenson. Turnaround jump shot is no good. Rebound Darnell once again. Darnell fake all the way to the rim, layup good. Samantha Darnell has had a fantastic first half. She's got 6. Marr, lob to Miller, layup missed. Reed, another rebound. Not keeping rebounds here tonight, but I believe Olivia Reed has now secured her 10th rebound of the first half. Steal, Marr, drop off to Brennan behind her, and saved by Miller. Hahn, drive, layup, no good. Another rebound for Olivia Reed. Darnell looking to push again. Layup, no good. Offensive rebound, layup good. Olivia Schramm cleaning it up and finishing with the left. 3, Marr, good. And that stops a little bit of a drought from the field for the Mavericks. And a travel called against Windsor. Strong all-around performance from Windsor. They've had now 8 different girls score here tonight in the first half. Under 40 seconds to play here in the second quarter. 35-17 your score. And ball deflected out of bounds by Bachhaus with a half minute to play. Baseline underneath to Mead. Hahn, drive, kick. Marr, underneath. Miller, left wing 3. They're going to rule it a 2, but she sinks it. 10 seconds remaining in the first half. Darnell with it, and she draws a foul. Foul's going to go against Kira Hahn with 6.6 to play. Darnell will go to the line for 1 in the bonus. Second foul on Hahn. First free throw is good for Darnell. Second free throw swished home, and Samantha Darnell tied for a game-high 8 points along with teammate Kylie Sanger. And a steal at the buzzer as time expires. And at the half, Windsor 37, Mead 19, and a lot to talk about if you're Coach J.R. Sagner in the Mead locker room. We will be back in 10 minutes for second half action.
There's a misconception that the reason kids take part in high school sports is to earn college scholarships. In reality, students say the primary reason they play school sports is to have fun, and the percentage of those players who receive college scholarships is less than 5%. But what comes from the opportunity to compete has a lifetime staying power and is more valuable than a scholarship. Today's student participants are the leaders of tomorrow. Support your local school activities program. Support CHSA. The schools taking part in today's event are part of the 340 member schools of the Colorado High School Activities Association. As members, we promote and protect the privilege of participation in interscholastic activities. We also promote lifetime values like respect, hard work, teamwork, and sporting behavior. We help reach and motivate students. We develop policies as a group as a responsibility of membership. We are coaches, game officials, and administrators working for the common good of kids. We are CHASA.
And welcome back to Windsor High School for second half action. Tough first half, for the Mavericks. We talked about at the top of the broadcast the contrasting styles. Mead defense had been holding opponents to just 35 points per game on the season. Unfortunately, the Wizards surpassed that in the first half, and they lead 37-19. It'll be Mead possession as we come into this third quarter, and this third quarter is brought to you by Graybo Roofing. Near turnover, but recovered by Marr, and then she turns it over. Michaela Moore, 3-on-1. And a foul underneath is going to go against Charlotte Brennan. It's her second. First team foul in the second half. Wizards ball, baseline underneath. And a bump as Jirasek attempted to drive. Foul's going to go against Kira Hahn. It's her third. And the team second already, just 18 seconds in. Drop-off pass, Olivia Reed underneath, layup good. And Reed tied for a game-high 8 points along with Darnell and Sanger. Drive Hahn, kick Brennan, corner three. That's good. Brennan's first three of the night. She's got 5. Moore, floater on the other end. No good, and a rebound Hahn. Foul as she came down with the rebound. Foul on Moore, that's her third. Jirasek also has 3. And Mead down 17 will look to cut into that deficit. Hahn, drive, kick, Stevenson, 3, too strong. And a trap out near half court by Morrow. And a timeout called by Coach Sagner as Morrow was in trouble near half court. 39-22 your score, 6:52 remaining in the third quarter. And this will be a 30-second timeout. Quick scoring recap once again. Sanger, Reed, and Darnell all with a game-high 8. Kira Hahn has 7 to lead the Mavericks. And well-balanced scoring down the roster for Windsor, as once again they've had 8 of their 10 listed players score. And we are set to resume action here in the third quarter. Marr to inbound along the sideline. Lob tipped, recovered by Jirasek. Her layup is no good. Rebound Morrow. Much better job on the defensive boards on these first couple possessions. Layup missed by Hahn. Mead retains. Kick to Marr, 3 is good. Back-to-back threes for the Mavs out of the locker room. Brennan and Marr. And the lead down to 14. Reed lines up a 3. That's short. Rebound, layup is good, and that's Alexis Bachhaus. Second chance points, third chance points have been really the difference in this game so far tonight. Ball in tomorrow. Kick, Brennan, 3. That's good. Brennan with 2 threes to begin the third quarter. Floater, Jirasek, that's good. And she is now the 9th Wizard in the scoring column here tonight. 43-28 your score. Turnaround jumper, no good. Kick, Marr, her 3. Rattles out, rebound to Reed once again. She is doing her best Dennis Rodman impression on the glass tonight. Reagan Johnson checks in. Abby Bush checks in. Sanger and Darnell to the sideline for the Wizards. 5.5 to go here in the third quarter. And then Mead sends in Maddox Boston, and Edie Morrow will take a seat. Drive, pull-up jump shot, no good. And the rebound to Brennan. It was Bachhaus on the miss. Brennan with her third three. That one too strong. And then a held ball. Possession arrow says Windsor basketball. Better start offensively for the Mavericks here in the third quarter. Now they've just got to clean up the defense and the defensive rebounding. Bush's drive is cut off, and then the ball is stolen. And as Mary Marr attempted to dive on the ball, she was fouled. Call goes against Abby Bush, her first, team's second. Stevenson drive, kick to Brennan, corner three again, and it rattles out. Rebound Bush. Bush drive, layup stripped, Stevenson. And Mead able to clear it. Hahn running the other way. Her layup, no good, but a foul, and much better energy and enthusiasm for Mead here in the second half. Second foul on Bush. And Hahn goes back to the line where she is 5 of 5 tonight. Free throw is good. Sanger and Darnell right back into the game, replacing Johnson and Bush. Second free throw, too strong, and that's Hahn's first miss from the line tonight. Pass ahead. Cross court, Sanger, three, left wing, that's good. And she is the first into double figures. She has 11. Leads the team with 18 per game as Mead turns the ball over halfway through this third quarter. Jirasek right wing three. No good. Rebound Stevenson. Strong rebound. And then a turnover ahead to Sanger. Reverse layup is good. And Sanger, the leading scorer for Windsor, up to a game-high 13 lead, back to 18, 47-29. Stevenson, drive kick, Boston, right wing three. That's short. Rebound Reed again. Sanger out with it, ahead to Darnell. Layup no good, but she'll go to the line for two. And an administrative timeout on the floor gives us an opportunity to thank our third quarter sponsor, Graybo Roofing. Graybo Roofing started in 2000 to serve a loyal group of friends, family, business owners, homeowners, property managers, and commercial builders in Boulder County. The same values that served our close friends and acquaintances over 20 years ago now drives our growth as a company. We believe that returning phone calls, showing up on time, performing the work at the price we quoted, and completing the work in a timely and professional manner is essential in the roofing business. Visit our website at graybow-roofing.com or call us at 303-684-9815. So Mead started this quarter with a lot better energy out of the locker room, but the Wizards, with a couple threes and now Darnell to the free throw line, have a chance to erase that damage. Darnell free throw off to the left. She'll have one more. And that's too strong. Rebound, Brennan, and a foul on Darnell. Morrow back into the game quickly. And she replaces Stevenson. Foul, meanwhile, was the second on Darnell. Team fourth. And Brennan will bring it across for the Mavericks. Straight to the rim, left-hand layup short. Rebound, Reed again. Ball quickly ahead to Sanger, tipped and deflected. But Sanger still ends up with it, and the layup is good. Lead up to 20. Sanger up to a game-high 15. Marr underneath to Boston, and she saves it from going out of bounds. And then a travel on Morrow. Interestingly, we have still not seen the Mead patented full court zone press at all tonight, as we work our way down to 2.5 remaining in the third. Left wing three, Sanger splash. Excuse me, that's Darnell. And she's into double figures. She's got 11. Steal, Sanger. Ahead to Reed, underneath. Jirasek, layup, good. And this lead has ballooned to 25. Spin move, Marr, left-hand layup, too strong. Reed just gobbling up rebounds, leak out, Sanger, left-hand layup, good. Another steal, this time Michaela Moore. But she dribbles it off her leg, and it'll go back to the Mavericks with 1:46 remaining in the third quarter. Hahn, Angus in, Boston, Brennan to the sideline. Hahn, kick, Morrow, left wing three. That's good. Second three of the night for Edie Morrow, and she has 6. Put back layup, good. Michaela Moore, she has 7. Hahn underneath, Morrow, turnaround jumper, no good. Ball saved to the Mavericks. Marr all the way to the rim, layup good. Nice move by Mary Marr. She has 8. Pull up 3 more on the other end, air ball. Rebound to Hahn. A layup by Hahn, and that's good. And she's into double figures with 10. Drive, Darnell, layup. Going to be waved off, as they said that there was a held ball. So with 25 seconds remaining in the third quarter, Mead trailing 58-36 will have the ball. Marr, drive again. Kick, Hahn, baseline jump shot. No good. And Olivia Schramm can't corral it. And Mead will have the ball baseline underneath with 4 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. And Hahn flips it up at the buzzer, and it's no good. So at the end of the third quarter, Windsor 58, Mead 36. Mead had cut the lead down to as little as 13, and then they got blitzed by Windsor. Great response, and Windsor heads into the fourth quarter with a 22-point lead. Once again, tonight's broadcast on the Mead Mavericks Sports Network is brought to you by Ziggy's Coffee and their 29 locations. And I believe we have a second to show you a couple renderings of their new headquarters being built downtown Mead on the corner of 3rd and Welker. It'll be 3 stories featuring an indoor cafe, training space on site, and of course a drive-through to stop by and get your favorite drink at Ziggy's. Later this year, new headquarters, downtown Mead. Sanger leads all scorers with 17. Darnell also in double figures with 11. On the other side, Kira Hahn with 10 and Mary Marr with 8. Quick turnover forced by the Mavericks 4 seconds into this fourth quarter, and they have an opportunity to start chipping away. Steal by Darnell. She's been all over the place tonight. Layup blocked by Brennan, but a foul with 7:45 remaining in regulation. Reminder that fourth quarter action tonight brought to you by Remax Nexus, Jason and Tara Boston. Darnell been at the line quite a bit tonight. Only made 2 free throws. And the first one off the back iron. Second free throw swished home, and she's got 12. Marr drive, left-hand layup, good. She's into double figures. She's got 10 to match a team high along with Kira Hahn. Underneath, Darnell, layup, blocked, rebound Stevenson. Hahn kick, corner 3, Brennan on its way. That swishes home. That is her third 3 of the second half, and she now has a team high 11. Moore, layup no good. Rebound once again to Stevenson, ahead to Hahn. Give and go, layup, oh, is no good. Sanger misses a tough layup. And then a held ball underneath as Darnell attempted to put home the offensive rebound. Possession arrow says give it to Mead. Olivia Reed back in the game. Nice ball movement for the Mavs. Pass a bit too high by Jacqueline Stevenson. And ball back to the Wizards. (59-41) your score. Bachhaus Euro step, no good. Put back, no good. Second opportunity blocked from behind. And Mead comes out with it. 2-on-1. Brennan running with Marr. Up to Marr. Layup. Good. No good. And a steal underneath. Put home by Michaela Moore. and she has 9. And another turnover by the Mavericks. Boston back into the game for Mead. Marr will get a breather. .20 lead here for the Wizards. 5:42 to go in regulation. Screen and roll to Reed. Has her shot blocked. And then Abby Bush hacked on her way to the rim. She'll go to the line for 2 points. 5.5 to play. Bush with 2 points on the night. She's a 5'8" junior, and her first free throw is good. And Bush sinks a pair. She's got 4. And a timeout called by Windsor. And it'll be a 30-second timeout. And we'll take the opportunity to thank our fourth quarter sponsor, Remax Nexus Jason and Tara Boston. As realtors, our experience is extensive with over 700 transactions since 2002. We know what's important, we know the market, we know real estate, and we get to know you so that we can be the best resource possible for your purchase or sale. Call Jason and Tara Boston at 303-921-9100 or visit us online at jasonandtaraboston.com. Teams back onto the floor. Mead ball, and Brennan brings it across for the Mavericks. Drive, layup, good. Brennan with a brilliant second half. She has 11 in the half, 13 for the game, but the lead only trimmed to 20. Olivia Reed lines up a top of the key 3. That's no good. And Hahn with the rebound. Maddox Boston scoop layup is good. And she's into the scoring column, I believe for the first time all season. Corner 3, Michaela Moore is good. And she is now in double figures for the Wizards. She's got 12. And a slight correction, Maddox Boston did score last game as she drives to the hoop here. Reverse layup, no good. Ball taken away by Reed, 2-on-1. Ahead to Sanger, layup, good. She's got a game-high 19. Scoop layup by Morrow. Back-to-back beautiful layups by Boston and Morrow. Morrow has 8. Under 4 minutes to play here in regulation. Windsor layup good. Nice drive by Buckhouse. And no resistance on her way to the rim. She's got 7. Left corner 3, Kira Hahn comes up with air. Ball fired ahead to Jirasek all the way to the rim. Layup good. And the Wizards looking like they're going to surpass their season average of 73 points. And that's just remarkable against a Mead team who has held teams to just 35 points per game. Timeout on the floor, called by Mead. 72-47 your score. Wizards with a 25-point advantage. 3:24 to play in regulation. Once again, at the conclusion of this game, take a short break. We'll be back for the #1 Mavericks boys team and their 31-game winning streak on the road to face the #2 ranked Windsor Wizards. Should be a fantastic game. A lot of emotion. Windsor lost their first game of the season on Monday night, and they'll be looking to take that out on Mead. That game coming up about 45 minutes after the conclusion of this one. And a little bit of confusion by the officials, and they're going to say a violation occurred on the inbounds and give it back to Windsor. Abby Bush right to the rim, ball off the feet of Moore, collected, missed by Moore, and back to the Mavericks. Moore drive all the way to the rim, layup no good, but she'll go to the line for 2. She's had a very nice night, been very aggressive. She's in double figures with 10 and looking to add to it with 3:05 remaining. And makes both. She's got a game high 12. Excuse me, Brennan has 13. Jumper no good for Bush, rebound Brennan. Stevenson pump fake, drive, kick, and a foul on Windsor as Stevenson made her move. Foul was against Johnson, 6th team foul.
At the free throw line for the Maverick, number 23, Jackie Stevenson. Into the game for the Wizards, number 3, Jackie.
Johnson checks out Sanger back in.
Also checking in for Windsor, number 31.
And Olivia Reed will come back in, replacing Abby Bush. Mead ball, baseline underneath. Marr looking for a teammate, gets it to Brennan, layup good. Brennan with a team high 15, 13 of those in the second half. Underneath to Reed, layup good. And Reed now in double figures with 10. She's the 4th Wizard in double figures. Nice look inside to Hahn. She's bottled up. Drive by Marr, layup, no good. Rebound Reed. We have said that a lot tonight. Jirasek, 3, misses everything. Ball back to Mead. We are under 2 minutes remaining here on the girls' side. And Darnell picks up a foul, and that'll send Brennan to the line for 1 in the bonus.
Bonus for the Mead Mavericks. Chief number 1, Charlotte Brennan.
Free throw is good for Brennan. She's got 1 more, and the second free throw is good. And that is 17 points for Brennan. Darnell, right wing 3 on the way. That's swished home, and she's had a great night. She's got 15. 3 by Marr. That's good. And a timeout, Coach Sagner. Be a full timeout, it looks like. 1:29 to play. 77-56 your score. So as we've seen a lot of points put up tonight, let me run you through the leaders on both sides. Kylie Sanger, game high 19. Michaela Moore has 12. Samantha Darnell has 15. Reed also in double digits with 10. For Mead, Brennan, team high 17. Mary Marr having a very strong night. She's got 15. And Kira Hahn also in double figures with 10. Both of these teams, as we mentioned earlier, came into the game undefeated in league play. So the Wizards will move to 8-0 overall and stay undefeated in league play. Mead will move to 5-2 and suffer their first loss in the league as Windsor turns the ball over with 1:23 to play. Little zone press here from Windsor. Mead able to break it. Layup, Hahn spins off, but she'll go to the free throw line. Foul was on Sanger, her second, and Hahn to the line for two. First one in and out. Second also rims off. Approaching a minute to play here in regulation. Windsor with a 21-point lead. Ball deflected out of bounds by Mead, and we are under a minute to play. Darnell to Moore, layup good. Moore having a really strong game. She's got 14. Backdoor cut to Marr. Too strong, and the Wizards throw it out of bounds. And the officials get together and correct their call. And it'll be Windsor ball with 33.9 to play. Hahn takes it away from Jirasek and then dribbles it off her leg back to the Wizards. Pull up, free throw line jumper is good for Sanger. And she has 21 to lead all scorers. Wizards with 81 on the scoreboard. Layup, Hahn, good. And that should just about do it here tonight as Windsor stays undefeated overall, undefeated in league play, and hands Mead their second loss of the season and their first loss in league play. As we talked about at the top, the big storyline coming in was, could Mead continue their fantastic defense that had held teams to 35 points per game? The answer was clearly not tonight, as Windsor hung up 81 points tonight, and they stay perfect on the season. We'll take a short break here from Windsor High School and be back in less than an hour for the #1 Mead Mavs boys team to take on the #2 Windsor Wizards. Stay tuned for that.